you're going to do. So be open to all the different topics you can research in every single theme, and settle on one that you as officers enjoy as a group, and like, oh my God, this is what I want to research and learn about. We researched the theme 5 last year, and it was a competition in geography. So once you figure out a theme, you need a topic. And you want to focus on what am I going to research. So you choose a big, you're narrowing it down, kind of like a web when you write an essay. We chose the water rights dispute between the US and Mexico. That's geography. You can choose anything you want. It can be off the board, like something weird. Be open to weird. Weird is good. Don't be afraid of it. Members might be like, oh my God. Some of you officers are like, why are we going into something completely off books? It's okay to do that. That's part of what you're doing. It's part of what you're supposed to be doing. Now the research part of this is once you have a topic, I'm going to focus on what we did, just as a reference to make life easy and kind of hopefully connect to it. We did the water rights dispute between the US and Mexico, and what we did was we gave responsibility to the members. We did not want to do all the work. We all have classes, we all have homework. We don't want this to overwhelm us. So if you divide up all the work equally, sort of, it will be easy, it will be fun, and it won't be complicated, and all the deadlines will be met on time. Keeping a journal is very important. When you have to, later on we'll talk about it a little bit, is the writing part of this, is you have to cite 8 resources. And when you do that, and you have lots of people doing research, it gets a little hectic. When you assign different parts of the honors in action, make sure that each person has a journal. And let them write what they find, or they found it. Cite it like you're writing an essay. Let them cite it. Let somebody in chapter be in charge of the journaling, so that every week, for example, if your chapter meets up once a week, let them make sure they submit, well, this is what I worked on, this is what I found out, and hand it to one person. Make members responsible. No, it's not your job. They will hand you, like if you're the, I don't know, the secretary, for example, make the secretary responsible. She's going to be getting all the citations and all the journaling, and it'll all come up together in one person. If you have several people doing this, and in the end you don't have one person that has all the information, it gets crazy. Try keeping track of all the members during the quarter. It's hard. So that's the research part. Step 4, what do you conclude from the research? When we did our the water rights, we researched the effect on the economy, the history, the economy, the science part of it, the ecological part of it. Put that all in there. Use your imagination. What do you conclude from it? What is the effect of it? So what if the US and Mexico have water disputes? Up in Washington we have plenty of water, supposedly. So what? So we find out and research it. That's what you're supposed to be doing with that. If you don't see that it's all matching up, you can change the angle that you're working from. Don't be narrow-minded, if you want to call it that. Because if you're going to be narrow-minded, it gets a little crazy and you're like, I'm stuck. I don't have any place to go. Step 5, allow your chapter to become involved with other clubs on your campus. This is the part that, I think I'm jumping ahead, is the action part. We went from the water rights, just when you think of desert, to rain barrels. That was our action part. The way we got that part done was we got our environmental engineering.
The legal club.
The what? The legal club, the Laboratories Club we had on campus, and us. And we all got together and we built a rain barrel, engineering club, environmental club, researched what the effects were on the environment, how rain barrels help conserving the water. Oh my God. And the Laboratories found legally in the state of Washington. What are the effects? Are you allowed to have one? Am I allowed to just build one and stick it in my yard? What are you know how the laws are, they're all complicated. And the legal club doing that's what they're researching. Part of the action part is you need to find a way that will help the environment. And it's not just helping your chapter, like, oh, this is what we can do for us. Go out there and help the environment, and think of ways to help other people. And don't think of just the weather. When you think of the environment, think of helping the society. Think of helping animals, animal rights. I know. So think of, don't be limited to the word environment. I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. And find a way to have an active role in making